Alright guys, so here's the deal. The feathering shaft, the screw broke off in it, the damn cheap screws, the head, and I can't wait to fly, so I'm coming up with a new solution, which is this drive shaft from one of my ex-helicopters. I pushed a nice good wire, copper, back to cable wire that fits right through the hole, right through there. At the end there, I put a tiny little loop, then a bearing, a spacer, and I think with the other add-on, this thing slid on the other side, and of course those are rubber grommets from my tattoo needle. With this, another grommet here, then this there, and then the wire bent again real nicely. This thing actually might be better than the factory when I push it simply through this hole. You just see how this goes, right? We'll push that through the hole, push the shaft through, and yes, there is an extension distance there, but it does swivel. There's a rubber grommet. Everything is spaced solid. The thing does turn, so I anticipate no problems. Alright guys, here's a look at the fix after it's complete, and I have test flown this and it flies fucking fantastically. But the thing is, these things are exactly the same. There's a grommet right there, there's another grommet right there, then the plastic, and those plastics are the exact same length. That slides over the steel shaft, tube, because that's a steel shaft. And then you can just basically see that it's copper wire through the tube. Here on this end, you can see I just basically have a bearing in there to keep the rotor from sliding off, and it's crimped in like a nice smooth circle. I'm going to let you get a good look, because that's all you're doing, is basically doing it like you do a needle when you knot it, so it doesn't slip through the needle. You just kind of curve that back, then crimp it real good, and that won't slide through. You can pull that wire really, really tight, then pull it out through this hole here on the tube, you see it, and then just bend it back around, and everything is firm. Of course, because the sliders are out here, you either have to extend these out with long screws, and then say plastic pen tubing to keep the balls out here, and then keep it in line, or you just simply do like I did, just take a longer bar, bend it, and hook it up. But it does work fantastic, and I like this better because that wire is one piece and it goes through, and that's not going to break. With the screws that screw in, if a screw flies off, that's what happened with my thing today. The rotor had disintegrated, and that's not good.